G'day folks, welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where in the previous episode we finally made it onto this derelict Reaper. Although, derelict? I'm not entirely sure if that's the most accurate way to describe this place. It is still pretty active inside, and we weren't the first people to arrive to this place. We've seen, obviously, evidence of some kind of research work going on here, and people have turned. People have been indoctrinated. So a lot of them have been also converted into husks. So we can assume that there's probably a little bit more Geth activity happening on this, can we call it a ship? Because the Reaper is like an entire entity of its own, right? They're calling this like a dead Reaper as well. Dead but still dreaming, which is kind of trippy. Okay, but obviously we do need to press on, try to find that IFF, and also get ourselves out of here. What the?
Shepard, Commander.
Has anyone heard a Geth speak before? Seriously creepy.
No.
Geth don't generally operate alone.
That's definitely a first, and
Hostiles. Down you go. Sweet.
based on his armor, it almost looks like he's trying to replicate us.
Here we go. Going silent.
I wonder if this strange Geth is going to be our next companion. The final one. Possibly. Again, it's been so long since I played Mass Effect. I'm having trouble remembering everything that happens.
Firing now. Watch your back.
I can do that. Whoops. I probably need to get our allies up.
Enemy down. Enemy down. Take him out.
Alright, let's bring Kasumi back up. And I probably do want to use our heavy weapon here. But not exactly for that target, though. Maybe back up a little bit. Time for our rocket launcher. Nice, okay. What kind of weapon that thing have? Some kind of a massive gun. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, both of our companions are up. Let's keep going. Definitely want that.
Get ready. Here we go.
Okay. Can a person use a terminal in peace? Finally. I might leave this medkit just because we could have a need
Enemies in front.
to use some of the gel.
Now let's finish you off.
Yeah, I guess maybe shooting their legs off is probably the most effective thing to do. My goodness. There we go. I do think we've got this heavy here.
Lights out.
Nice. I probably do want to save up some more heavy weapons ammo though. Oh, there's a little bit more here. That's good.
This is valuable.
Shotgun damage. Like it. Alright, I mean, we're about to leave this space, so may as well just quickly grab that. Probably a bigger ambush here again.
Heavy weapon, get down. Going silent.
Taking heavy fire.
Okay, we got two of them.
Here we go.
Armor up.
Firing now.
Okay, good. I do need Miranda back. Ow. Alright. Okay, did you not join the fight? Bloody hell. Okay. Then we
Now
can
you
move
see
on.
me.
Another 2 of those bigger guys. I am not a fan.
See that? Found that one.
Nice.
Now let's finish you off. That one hit.
Alright. Good, good. Let's replenish ammo here.
Logan,
Nope. Wrong weapon.
incoming. Down we go. Night, night.
Going silent. Can't.
Okay, right.
And then get off the ship. Quickly.
Yes, we are kind of trapped on this ship, aren't we? So, we do need to get to its core. And once destroyed, I don't know if there's going to be a timer for us to then escape. Okay. There's the IFF, just on the table. Very convenient.
This must be it.
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now?
Okay, right. So all these workers that we've been seeing on all of the monitors and stuff, they all work for Cerberus.
Someone's coming.
Here goes.
What is this thing?
Down we go.
Okay, he's been taken out though. Reaper core.
Smoking.
Do we need maybe heavy weapons or something?
Yes.
Oh,
Going dark.
There we go.
alright. Let's go this way. There's a laptop here. Let's not rush into it. Anything else on this side? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's hit that. And let's see what happens. Okay, just 1,000 creds. So, do we just deal damage to this thing? I suppose. I see, I see. Okay, so we've got a few more waves to deal with
Hostile to the
after.
right. Enemy down. I've got it.
Can't do that right now. Now you see me.
Let me switch things up here. Okay, grab some more ammo.
Behind us. Hold on. Can't do that right now.
Perfect. Enemy down. There we go.
That's out.
Okay, oh, she's back up again. That's good. Nice. Can we save this thing?
Wait, Shepard. Cerberus would want that Geth for study.
Let's take it. Dangerous, but totally worth it.
Well, whatever we're gonna
Tally said no
do.
one's ever captured a Geth intact.
It could be worth it. That's all I know.
We're out of time. Let's move.
We better leave quickly, though.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
Oh, that's really
We're
cool.
clear. Go.
Alright, we've secured the IFF. Now, the question is, what else did we secure?
That's the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in EDI's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
It seems to be wearing or replicating an N7 armor.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
Could it be, again, just me struggling to remember what happened exactly, but could this be Shepard, but like converted into Geth or something? Maybe. It did help us.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I want to talk to it first.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this.
Yeah.
So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
Well, we don't have much of a choice. That's true. I would like us to be obviously careful about it.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Renegade, 22 Paragon points. Nice. And we did pick up that shotgun research, sniper rifle research as well. So, might as well spend immediately. Okay, good. Does Morden say anything new?
Shepard, how can I help?
Let's talk for a bit.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Yeah, wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What did you do?
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
How were they able to do that?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Or perhaps they weren't adapting.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
Well, isn't that good news?
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
And you think that was the best choice?
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
And how did you distribute this modified genophage?
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
What do we imply here by going all the way?
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal. Not a murderer. Genocide. Unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive. Still, have outliers. Worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy. Allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
I still think what you did was wrong.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time, tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
I don't think there is a scenario where, because of dialogue choices, people would become unloyal or disloyal. But yeah, that was an interesting conversation though. Just checking on whether or not we have other things to look at. Don't think so. Sniper headshot damage. Nice. We like that. Alright, so just checking on the journal. Stop the collectors. Await IFF installation. Complete recruitment and N7 missions while the Normandy crew installs the Reaper IFF. But I have done absolutely everything, right? So I don't exactly have anything else.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
The shuttle? Okay. Do we have any unread messages? We do. Update on the kid. From Captain Bailey, CSEC. Hey Shepard. Just wanted to let you know that the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. It's good. Captain Bailey turns out he's a decent person. From the Elusive Man, Shepard, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I've sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into Normandy's systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our terms. I've been notified about Intact Geth and the Intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe that it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. So, where is this Geth, and how do I activate it? Maybe it's on one of the other levels, so I'll just have a look around.
Commander.
What do you think of the squad so far?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda. And I like Kasumi, but it's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
And how are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, nothing new. So, let's have a look around for this Geth. Again, don't know where we're keeping it. So, I don't see anything different here. Pretty sure Morden's room was also the same. It'd be nice if you could just simply climb down from here to get to the next level. I feel like perhaps maybe they planned for that to be the case. But perhaps maybe couldn't make it functional for whatever reason.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Just checking, see if there's anything different here. I don't think there is. Most likely he'll probably be in engineering. That's my guess. Oh, and maybe I should have a chat with Tali again. Grunt?
Erd not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Hey, we did this to calm you down.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Someday, it'll end. It has to.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Alright. So he's gonna keep fighting forever. Do these guys say anything else?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Alright, we may as well check in with Tali right now.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find someone else. Not that
I feel like we've seen this before.
Health, but I'm willing to wait.
Thank you. I want you to see what's on. I'll find a way.
Yeah. Okay. No progress just yet. I know I've sort of been ignoring Jack. Yeah, she's kind of my least favorite character, but...
I got nothing to say. Why don't you go talk to Miranda?
Yeah, okay. So we could mend things with her after that little cat fight that they had if we had some more Paragon or some more Renegade points.
Just do your job then. That's all I need from you.
When the bullets are flying, I'm there. Outside that, pretend I'm dead.
Jeez. I suppose that maybe could happen to Miranda as well if we took her side. Possibly. Miranda's sort of the two I see here, right? So...
Back for more? I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Right. I think we should try to make our way to the crew quarters. You're not sure where this bloody Geth thing is. Should we talk again?
Shepard.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
So, tell me more about Justicars.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Why are they so rare?
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
And that sounds terrible.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
I almost feel like this is a conversation that we should have had before we went on her companion quest. Tell me more about the code.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Is the code flexible?
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
I feel like you might have a lot of conflicting opinions.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Jeez. And what about your personal opinion about Justicars?
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore, perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Okay. What does the code say about killing?
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Without any remorse?
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Do you know much about humans?
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What do you think of humans?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
What does your code say about romance?
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Completely.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
I should go.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Samara
I'm glad we spoke.
is a character we could, or could have, romanced if we wanted to. Let's just take a look here. Justicars. Despite the refinement and sophistication of Asari culture, criminality remains a fact of life. The Asari solution to the most vicious and destructive criminal elements is the Justicar Order. Justicars are an Asari class of virtually untouchable extrajudicial executioners operating almost exclusively within Asari territory. In the last decade alone, Justicars have smashed dozens of criminal rings inside Asari territory, operated by Asari and non-Asari alike. Their methods range from subtle, where possible, to brutal where necessary. Trained for extreme strength, biotic capacity, resourcefulness, asceticism, and ruthlessness, the fanatical Justicars are romanticized and feared throughout Asari society. Although Justicars generally work alone, their effectiveness arises from the huge body of knowledge they can access. Any Asari who enters the ranks of Justicars has already spent centuries in combination of criminal investigation, military intelligence, and combat experience. The collective body of Justicar knowledge exceeds even that of Spectres. Justicars tend to be independent, requiring little help, but also scorning it, since such advanced skill and experience usually travels with a powerful ego. The conflicts presented by such arrogance prompted the Justicar Order to develop the Oaths of Subsumation. The Oaths pledge protection of the innocent, the punishment of the guilty, and defense of common law and the norms of Asari society. The effect of the oaths is conservative, ensuring that Justicars respect the existing distribution of Asari power rather than staging a coup to rearrange society according to Justicar satisfaction. Nevertheless, the possibility of such an attack is a source of anxiety and counterintelligence among the Asari elite. Of all the pledges, the third oath of subsumation is sworn the least of any of the oaths, requiring a Justicar to swear loyalty that overrides the dictates of even the Justicar code. The third oath is usually invoked in matters where even the black or white thinking of Justicars is forced to concede the existence of grey. Wow. That is really interesting. Hopefully, maybe there's a little bit more we can learn about Justicars.
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over.
That's so cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
I was gonna say, hopefully they explore it a little bit more in Mass Effect 3. Thane. Yeah. We have spoken to Thane just recently.
Hey, got a minute? One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
So, Jacob and Kasumi, huh?
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk
That's
about.
kind of interesting. Right. Where is this bloody Geth? Like, does it say anywhere in the journal? I don't think so. Await the installation. Surely it's not in here. Would it be
Weren't you originally
here
stationed on Horizon?
in the medical lab?
Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the collectors, right?
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Yes, okay. Finally. Under guard, obviously. Well, let's activate this guy.
Hut!
I'm reactivating the Geth.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Do you know me?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
The old machine?
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
Okay, makes sense. How do you know so much about me?
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch who, exactly?
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
So, you mentioned I fought before. Who did I fight?
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are you with us, or are you against us?
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to work with me?
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
That works.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
Geth heretics. Interesting. Let's take a look. Conversations with the Geth programs dubbed Legion have brought to light a profound schism in Geth society. When Saren Arterius approached the Geth in the Dreadnought Sovereign, some of them chose to follow him, most did not. Saren's followers were allowed to leave Geth society, but were dubbed heretics by those that remain. This revelation implies several things. First, the majority of Geth chose not to attack organic society. Second, the Geth forces the Council and Alliance fleets have battled the last 2 years represent only a small portion of their actual military and economic power. Perhaps as little as 5% of mainstream Geth society. Third, this schism suggests that individual Geth possesses more free will and perhaps even personality than previously suspected. Without such individuality, no Geth could have deviated from the group decision to join or reject Saren's mission. There could not have been a division. Finally, there is the matter of Legion's word choice. The Geth used the English words heretic to describe Saren's followers. Of the many words Legion could have chosen, nonconformists, dissenters, rebels, etc., only the word heretic suggests a broadly accepted Geth philosophy of or religion, and that the actions of Saren's allies violated the orthodoxy. Ah, okay. I seriously do not remember this bit about, like, some Geth being actually peaceful. I thought they were always antagonists. Alright, and we do have one more companion quest, so can't even continue to stop the collectors until we do this, I would say. And we don't have to, right? Not all companion missions need to be completed. I wonder how people feel about us activating Legion, though. Especially Tali.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon system?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about it. Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some...
Talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly check in with Tali once more, because if there's anyone who's going to be affected by us activating Legion, it'll be her. And I just don't want to leave that to fester and, you know, obviously not let that become like a dampener to to our relationship.
Shepard, what can I
Have
do
you got
for
time to talk?
But
Okay.
I understand if you need to find
I don't want to risk your health.
I'll find a way.
Alright, right. So... nothing happens, actually. I thought there would be more. So, I'm gonna go back to Legion again. And I'm gonna have a chat with him because there's obviously stuff that we can do for him.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
What did you learn?
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Tell me more about the Dead Reaper.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
And what are the virus's effects?
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
So we're going to have to hack or they would have to hack the collective Geth somehow.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
That doesn't make sense.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
How fast would the infection spread?
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
Can you find this virus?
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
What's the plan?
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
Why are they located in the terminus?
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
Why not in Geth space?
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
Why are you opposed to the heretics?
What defenses should we expect?
Oh, okay.
In space,
Not exactly.
Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Alright. Well, we'll stop them.
I won't let them brainwash your race, especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Okay, I guess that's going to be our next mission. The Perseus Veil. Let's have a quick look at that.
As vast in natural beauty as it is in threat, the purple and gold nebula called the Perseus Veil forms the natural border between Geth space and the Terminus systems. The Veil's total opacity prevents Council intelligence from surveying Geth activity. Theoretically, the Geth could be preparing a devastating attack against which the Council could be defenseless, or the Geth could have died out, so that the defense budget against them could be gaining the Alliance nothing but economic ruination. Despite fears of Geth, prospectors do occasionally mount salvage ventures inside the Veil. One ended in tragedy. Using technomental domination, the Geth drew the team into the Veil before aiming them back as husks at the organic society that produced them. A leak-classified Spectre report claims that the Dreadnought Sovereign, commanded by ex-Spectre Saren Arterius and crewed by Geth, hid near the Veil before initiating the 2183 Citadel attack.
There you go. Just checking to see if there's anything else worth reading here, but doesn't look like it. Alright, I suppose we should prepare for this next mission then. And,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, okay. Let's take a quick look. Oh, I mean, I have read all of it. Perhaps maybe that's a little bit delayed. I just want to also double check that we, you know, haven't missed any scanning anywhere. Mass relays just over here. Because I think perhaps maybe some of the locations only become available after you've progressed things a little bit, or after meeting certain companions. Yeah, okay, it's all 100% here except for Phoenix Massing, right here, where we need to help Legion. But also Hades Nexus is at 53. So let me just head to Hades Nexus first. I'm just gonna see if we can quickly do some scans there. And then make our way to help Legion. So we'll start at Hopless. Makera. A small rock planet, Makera's thin atmosphere and high albedo keeps it from being much hotter than it is. The crust is high in sodium oxide, giving the planet a whitish tinge. A lot of resources.
Probe away.
But again, not going to stick around for too long.
Probe launched.
Alright, so that's 100%. Let's head to Paymet. I think we can still head to Sheol before needing to then return to Hecate to refuel. Hopefully. Patsayev. A rock planet encased in frozen oceans, Patsayev is notable for the largest written message ever created by a human being. Andrei Kobzar, a disgruntled miner whose fortunes were spent prospecting for EZO, used the mass accelerator cannon for a local mercenary group's A-61 Mantis gunship to carve a 208-kilometer-long message in the ice saying, Zdez niczego net. Niet. I don't know how to pronounce that. Russian for "there's nothing here." The message can easily be seen from space. Ironically, the message itself, intended to discourage future colonists, now draws small tourist crowds. There you go. A piece of history.
Launching probe.
So they were prospecting for Ezo, apparently. Are we saying that there's definitely no Ezo here?
Probe launched.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Launching probe.
Dobrovolsky, another near-Earth-sized rock planet without much atmosphere to speak of. Dobrovolsky is home to Altai Mineral Works, a local extraction company noted for its success in Ezo refining. The planet itself provides aluminium for local fabrications, which are churning out habitats at an astonishing rate for a system that has no garden planets. With its ore supply coming all the way from the shale system, Dobrovolsky is held up as proof of the miner's cliché: where there's Ezo, there's an economy.
Probe launched.
Oh, there's some Ezo here.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Alright. Not gonna worry too much though. Don't need all the Ezo. Komarov. First charted by the Asari but colonized by humans, the Pamiet system is home to Komarov, an Earth-sized body near the star. It has little atmosphere to speak of, but this has not stopped exploration by robo-miners who have recovered iridium from the planet's crust. Iridium. Okay. Doesn't sound very exciting, does it? Okay, and there's one more thing here, I think. Question is where? Right here. Can barely see it. Volkov. A dwarf planet, Volkov has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Home to a thriving iridium mining community, Volkov's reputation is summed up as rich but dangerous. Pirates often lurk behind Volkov's two moonlets, Zenevia and Alina, and cripple freighters leaving the atmosphere. To make matters worse, Volkov sits in the Kasov Belt, a field of asteroids and other small bodies, which leads to frequent meteor strikes on the planet. Meteor-related casualties remain rare, but on Volkov the chances of such a death are high, or high enough that they are factored into insurance premiums. Of course they are.
Probe away.
Won't somebody think of the poor insurance companies?
Probe away. Probe launched.
Right. Time to move on. Off to Sheol, which we have now learnt that apparently it might be a little bit more populated. Oh, okay, there's only one planet here. I was going to wrap things up, but since there's only one planet in this location, maybe we could just quickly read about this. Gi Hinnom, a nearly atmosphereless, tidally locked planet orbiting a red dwarf star. Gi Hinnom was the first place human explorers discovered a dedicated Prothean burial ground. While a few sites were saved for posterity, Eldfell Ashlands Mining successfully lobbied to scout the rest of the planet for Element Zero, and soon was embroiled in a scandal. Mining teams were looting grave sites, searching for Ezo and other treasures, and many got rich off the so-called cemetery business. While EAM officially brought a stop to the looting, its mining teams remain on the planet, prospecting the unclaimed territory and taking their ore to the Pamiet system for refining. Travel advisory: armed conflicts have broken out between miners and scientists, staking claims to Prothean ruins. Visitors are advised to employ security while exploring unknown regions of the planet. There you go. So there is an anomaly on this planet, and I think the best thing for us to do is let's take a break here, and when we come back into the next episode, the first thing we'll do is we'll find the distress beacon, or whatever it is there, and we'll land, and yeah, we'll sort things out. Maybe give Legion a try in the next fight as well, so I'm kind of curious what he or it will offer for the team. Cheers for watching, guys. Drop a like down below, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.